What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got a mid bald fade with a 6 on top, and we're going to be doing some beard work, alright? So you don't want to miss this one. This one came out super blurry, so stay tuned, alright? Alright guys, so you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button, comment down below what you guys would like to see next. I appreciate you guys' support, alright? I'm going to be doing the 100k giveaway soon, so stay tuned for that. But today my client, this is how he looked before. He was hurting, he was needing a cut, but we did a number 6 on top against the grain, cleaned that all up, got all down to a number 6. Right here I got the Stylecraft Saber trimmers. As you can tell, these things look badass and they cut smooth. As you can tell, it's putting that bald line easy, removing bulk super easy. Hairline, you're gonna see later on when I'm doing this hairline, cuts super smooth, but we're putting that bald guideline in. Like I said, it's a mid bald fade, so we took out his C-cups and we dropped it slightly in the back to contour the shape of his head. He did get a haircut by someone else, so the sides are a lot shorter. He said he kind of got messed up. It wasn't as even of a cut, so the sides are a lot shorter than what the top of the hair is. But as you can see, the trimmers are going through the long hair with ease. These are pretty much like I feel they compare to the FX trimmers by Babyliss. These cut super smooth, and they are shipping out orders now, so if you do want to copy yours, I'll have the link down below. And you can use JJ20, I'll just save 20% off as well. But next, we're going to bald them out with our shavers. This is the Stylecraft new shaver. It's the Rebel. So it has pretty much the same motor as the Rebel clipper. These things have a lot of power. Next, we're going to take our Rebel clipper and we're going to make about an inch guideline with the lever all the way open. And I do, like you've seen in the previous video, if you are new, I'm going to say it again, I have the Filthy Blend mod on there so I could put my double magnetic guards from the Andes Master Blade. Next, we're going to take our number 3 guard, and I'm keeping it flat on his head, and as you can tell, I'm flicking up and off of his head. Next, we have the number 2 guard, and we're going to do the same steps. Now we have our number 1 guard with the lever completely open, and I'm going to follow right under where I went with our 2 guard, and then after that I'm going to slowly close it halfway, and then I'm going to close it fully, and then repeat that throughout the whole head. Real quick, I'm going to move on to the hairline. I have the number 2 guard. He has a little overhang, so I kind of smooth it out with the number 2 guard with the grain. And then I'm starting in the middle. And I'm going to go to the right side that we're watching. It's his left side, because that side is a little bit higher. The left side has more hangover hair. So what I'm doing, I'm going to the higher side first, keeping that as natural as possible, not pushing him back, not pushing his vertical bars in at all, keeping it super natural. And then I'm going to match it to his left side. As you see, this side he has a lot more overhang. And I just like to do this. The fade's pretty much done. I went through all my steps kind of. Now I got to do the detail work and remove obviously that ball line. So I like to do this just so I can kind of see how the hairline looks, and then I can really fade into that, keeping the vertical bars a little bit darker and things like that. It's pretty much a rough draft on the lineup. It's pretty much sharp, as you can tell. It looks good. But I'm gonna go ahead and after this go back to the fade, and then I'll come back and touch up whatever I need to. But we got the 0 guard right here, completely open. It's gonna be the same thing, completely open, then all the way closed. Now that we got everything done, we're gonna work on that ball line. So I have the clipper completely closed, and I'm going up about 1/4 of an inch, really pushing that fade up. So now what we have is the shaver line and then the clipper closed. So now to take that line out, I'm gonna use my trimmers, And then if I have to, I tap with my shaver, just tap, 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 kind of soften up that line. And now we're just gonna remove it. So now we have just the blade completely open to closed. So I started with it completely open, just to, you know, make sure I don't push the fade up too high. And I'm slowly closing the clipper notch by notch until I'm completely closed. So he likes his lineup crispy, so as you can tell the lineup already looked good, but just to take it to that next level, like I always say, I like to go ahead and enhance it with the 245 enhancement, and this is just gonna make the haircut go to that next level and just look super clean. Lastly, for the fade, I always like to do detail work with a scissor or a comb. I just feel like I can get really precise and detail the fade out. Now when it comes to blending his beard, it's going to be the same steps that we did with the haircut. Start with our number 2 guard, number 1 guard, and then use no guard on, or 0 guard and then no guard on there, just to soften up and blend everything out. If you guys are new to the channel, this is by far my favorite razor. This is the Turkish Razor, and what I'm using is my left hand to stretch out his skin, and then using my blade at a 45-degree angle, and just keep it as high as possible. I'm not trying to push it down, and just go with where I can keep his beard at the highest, but getting a sharp line as well. Right here, I'm just using the Joseph Signature line beard filler, just to enhance the beard. Those lighter areas, it just enhances it, gives it a little bit more density to the beard. Lastly, we're going to go ahead and just line up the bottom of his beard. What I usually like to do is put about a finger, depending where they want his beard. His beard is shorter, so I did probably about a finger below his jawline, and then that's where I punch in that line, and then I do the same thing on the other side and match it. But that's pretty much going to be it, YouTube. That's the finished look right here. If you guys did learn something new, or you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, comment down below. I'll see you guys on the next one, right? I'm out.